What about Herbert? What were you talking about, Herbert?
You like him?
No, not that I like him.
No, but Herbert's. I'll give him his flowers. He's
What does
really
he
good
do
at
for
editing.
you? Again, say what
No, he doesn't
Shout
do
out to
dick
Herbert.
here. For
I
this,
know.
for the Puka
You give him
Circle
his
podcast?
flowers. Why?
Because for Cuisine Kings, he does edit. my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
That's
Cuisine
what
Kings, he
I
does.
didn't know what you were talking about. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no. He's even the video we did of Nico, like us wishing her the best or something on her surgery or something like that.
Yeah.
That was Herbert. Herbert did that video.
Oh,
transition.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, we're back from break.
Holy crap! I forgot we did that for Nico.
Yeah, Herbert was the one that edited that video.
But like, I'm thinking about like how we all submitted a 10-second clip or whatever.
Yeah,
And I just remembered that we did that, and it felt like it never happened. But it's been
Correct.
3 years.
Yeah, we're rolling.
That's crazy. Shout out to Nico. Shout out
you
to
guys
Nico.
say
Shout out to Nico.
How's that hydration thing?
Yo, this shit is fire.
Don't
Again, no
promote it.
sponsor.
Don't promote it.
$30
sponsor
bucks.
No sponsor.
You just go to Costco. If you're a Costco head,
I
find
like-
that shit. They
It,
even
like-
have Prime at Costco. I didn't the Prime
The
hydration
Logan Paul
bags, but
shits?
fuck that shit. Logan
Yeah.
Paul. What? He is. He's.
It is 8:54, guys.
I don't like him.
It is.
I used to
It
like
just
him. I used
started.
to watch him, but fuck him, honestly. And nowadays, he's just.
I can't believe he beat Rey Mysterio for the United
That's
States title.
foul. Rey Mysterio 619, bro.
Bro, that guy's
fuck that.
fucking like 55-year-old.
That's
Like
that's my. I think that's my fixation with Mexican culture is Rey Mysterio. That was my favorite
that
character
is the
in
worst
the W.
Mexican history.
Why?
Because he has a fucking lucha libre mask on, and he had a fake son named
Dude, fuck
Dominic
that. His
Mysterio.
It
son-
wasn't his fake son.
Yo, his
It was a
son-
storyline.
I know.
Fuck his son. His son's mad disrespectful. I saw some
It's
clips
a
of that
show.
motherfucker.
He has to be.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like too cringe to watch.
It's
honestly.
weird
It
because
is
the
a
actual
little
It's like,
weird.
yo, go fuck yourself, little boy. Fuck out of here. He should get smacked in the face.
Well, he's gonna make a
He's-
great career.
Yeah. No, he's up there. Shout out Dominic Mysterio if you're watching.
It's 619, baby, right?
Say
Yeah, I'm sure
say what up to
Dominic's
mommy.
That's how
really.
you know we have no expectation. Here, we have no expectations.
You know who Puka likes actually?
Who?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah.
Shout
Rhea
out
Ripley.
Dom
I don't
for
even know. the fuck
being
that
with
is.
mommy.
No, but he's not with mommy. That's all staged.
I know.
How is the WWE now, like with this whole fucking social media influencer collaboration?
I'll
I'll
bullshit?
talk to you about it because I could go on for a little bit
no,
up on
I
that, and I don't want to eat this up.
Do you okay? Answer.
Do
this
I like the
question.
way it's going?
Do you like it or do you fucking despise it? Are you 50-50?
I'm 50-50 because I like it. I like they bring a different aspect to it,
What,
but
Logan Paul fucking frog flopping from the top rope. You love that?
Yeah.
You like seeing
Yeah,
that
they're laughing
fucking
at us 'cause-
blonde fuck jumping from the top rope?
they're laughing at
Frog
us.
splashing. Fuck him.
Yeah, okay. No wrestling, but
no, but
I'm 50-50 on it.
You're 50-50
That's
on
it.
it?
That's
Alright.
it. Best.
All right, moving on. We're going back to the kid thing, man.
Christ.
We're going back to the kid thing. You know.
The kid thing?
Yeah, of
kid
course.
thing.
All right, bet.
That's what
I
it
keep
is.
Going. I mean,
That's what it's
I
known
love
as.
talking about
How many kids are you trying to have, bro?
Just two kids, honestly. But she's aiming for like 10, and I
Well, that's a
just
compromise.
my pocket, the money, just I see it just negating just so quick, so soon. But honestly, fuck it. I want two kids, but you know, if I'm able to have 3 or have 4, and it's just what I see it as right now. One kid is in itself challenging. It's difficult. 2 is gonna be like the same thing as the 1, so it's double the fucking, and then 3 is triple, 4 is quad. It's like where
what
the
fuck is this guy going?
Do you know what I'm
with
saying?
this?
Like you're
No.
doing one of trying to raise a fucking human being,
Yeah.
You're scared.
and you have to do it twice. You have to do it 3 times now. Then you have to do it. So like I don't know. Like I want. Theoretically, I'm happy where I am right now. 1 kid, fuck it, done. I don't even know if I could love another kid like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck is the room gonna like come in to share the first? You know, you guys will know when you have a first. Like the
Yeah.
first is just like you already know having a second kid that the first is just different. Like it's just like
Damn,
you
poor
like
second
it's
kid.
because he's
Poor
going
second
through he's going through the ups, he's going through the downs, and you're raising a human, bro. It's insane.
No,
It's like I don't even. it's fucking brain consuming thinking about a child
love
because
this.
right now we're talking about this and I'm like, is he okay? 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 Is he okay?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah, it's probably like nonstop.
you guys will know. Like, bro, do you know what it's like seeing childbirth?
No, definitely not.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Coming out of the pussy. The child comes out purple, bro.
Of course,
Like
lying.
an alien. Like a fucking little fucking
A little
purple
segue
alien.
over here, guys.
Little purple alien, all purple, and then 5 minutes later it gets white. I don't know what an Indian kid looks like coming out or like a black person, but a white kid looks a fucking purple alien coming out. And it's weird. It's weird. It's fucking scary because they come out like this, like all fucking flop. I gotta go through like a fucking hole, like you know, this big or whatever it is. The head comes out. It's a little. I mean, it's bloody, and I don't think anybody's ready for that shit at all.
Not ready for that anymore.
Nothing.
I
Is,
will.
Yeah, but
nothing
you
can
wanted
get-
to stay in the delivery room.
I
is
was
what you
there the
told
whole
me.
time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did you want to faint?
She was like, "Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me!" And I'm like, "I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help."
Breathe, push.
Move! It's nuts.
Did you want to faint?
It gets wild in there. Did I want to faint? No, I'm one of those people that like want to look at that shit. Like I want to see what that is. Like I want to experience what that like
At least
Knowing
once.
that it happened to you, like you want to see how you came out.
I don't want to talk about it much, but like my Twitter right now, I just see a lot of dead bodies of fucking people and shit, and it's overwhelming for me. It's overwhelming,
Facts.
and it's like getting numb to like watch it. Like I can watch it. I don't want to, but I can.
I
It's
feel you.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try not to watch that shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, going back to another good question before we move on to the next topic. There's a stigma, right? There's a stigma with men that they want their first child to always be a boy. Is that a real stigma? Did it feel good when you knew it was a boy? Is that a stigma that revolved around you? And be honest.
100%. You do want to have a boy as a guy, but at the same time, a part of you just wants a healthy child. So ultimately, that's the most important thing, is for the baby to be healthy, and you know, it is what it is. God will give you what He wants. Fortunately for me, it was a boy, and I'm happy with that. If it was a girl, it was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, healthy baby, all that matters.
Facts.
Trumps everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, who cares if it's a boy or girl? Like, truly. Like, it's great if it's a boy. As a man, alpha, you know, you want that.
You want
That's
you have
just
someone
instinct.
to carry the name.
It's just instinct. You're telling me right now you don't want your first to be a boy?
I
Of
do.
course
No,
you
I,
do.
Yeah,
I want to
of
make
course
sure
I
I
do.
can
It's
carry
weird, I
the
have
name.
that.
Well,
Of
you know,
course
also
you
there's
do.
two reasons why I want a boy.
Well, then
because
people have reasons why they want.
yeah, I want the name, like
Of course
name
you want
to
the name.
live
That's
on.
the main reason.
That's the
No,
name.
and the second
That's
one
alpha as
is
fuck.
the second reason is because the girls, you're done, you're destroyed. That's your, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny how you said like, how would you love another kid? But imagine you have a girl.
That is true.
I'm fucked if I have a girl.
Daddy's girl,
Thank
bro. That's what
God
they
I
say. Like
got-
the stigma, daddy's girl, right?
Thank
Like,
God I got those fucking strong ass semen of the male. I got males. I got squirt males only, I guess.
That's not how it works.
Actually, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that we had a miscarriage. But I think that was a girl. It was. Yeah, it was. It was a girl.
you guys knew that.
We were
early,
supposed to.
wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't early. It was pretty late. It was fucking traumatic, honestly. I don't even want to talk about it. But it's crazy. That shit. Just experience, dude. Marriage is a crazy fucking roller coaster. And one thing for sure is a child will 100% strengthen that bond, but it definitely will improve the relationship in a way that you never thought would be improved. Like you know, there's just you'll learn, you'll see. Like you guys will see.
Like, what do you
think that
think? Like,
makes sense.
communication is one thing
There's
that.
a lot of shit. Yeah, like you know, even okay, like right now, like if for example, like you're maybe thinking about marriage right now, right? I don't know, but for me, I thought about these things, like, you know, if we have a kid, like I always think in the future for everything, like, you know, what's the result? What is the outcome? How do they act? Are they going to act how I would think for them? Like my internal emotion for what I want them to say or do versus what they actually would do, you know? And you always want them to do what you would want, you know, in situations. And you always think about situations, what happens if this? What happens if that? And that is very strong, in a relationship when you have a kid, because, you agree on a lot and you disagree on most, and you got to figure it out. And
I like that.
damn,
That makes
nobody
sense.
got to figure it out, bro. Honestly,
There's a goal
nobody
in mind.
got to figure it out.
There's a goal in mind, the happiness of the kid, and you guys are both gonna put everything aside. So I agree with George. That makes total sense to me. I think I needed to be fucking really high for that one.
Damn, are you high?
To
Are you high
understand
yet?
that one. Yeah,
That's
to understand
medical,
that.
bro.
I was following every word, and you were fucking like doing your snake shit. Like
Pure Leaf, Carl Place, shout out.
Cure Leaf.
Yeah, bro, that's
All right, let's move on to the fucking weird shit, bro. Just because at this moment it all fits perfectly nice. All right. All right, so I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know why George wanted to pick this, but I'm just gonna tell you what I looked up. On July 20th, 1969, the world heard for the first time one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. Well, with Apollo 11. It's why do you think? Well, I don't think you think, but I think you just want to talk about this. Why do you think a lot of people think that it's fake? And do you think it's fake? Actually, how about that?
I mean, it's hard. Like, a part of me, like 50%, like maybe more than 50%, thinks that it was faked. Because I don't think we've been there since. Why not? Like, why not explore that? I don't know. The footage is all fucked. You watch NASA footage now, and there's abnormal things that you see, what they show people and what they do. There's a lot of abnormalities, you would say, I guess. Like hair flying or not flying, and it's just static in one position, or like just fake motion. You see cables. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So I'm glad you mentioned that. So I also put that in my notes. There's a lot of reason why they think Apollo 11 was staged is because exactly what he said. In certain photos that the Apollo 11's in, right, there is, according to the conspiracy theorists, there is no stars in any of the pictures. So that's like one. They believe like there should be stars in the background.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Like, why? That's a big thing right now. Is that people are saying, why don't you see stars when there are photos of Earth in space? Like, what the fuck is that? But if you're on Earth, why do you see stars? Like,
I won't lie to you. There's only this reason. I couldn't understand the whole article because there was a whole Anthony Genius side of it to it. He probably would have understood the article. But according to it, back then when the Apollo 11 was taken a photo of, there's a certain like technology, like there was like a level that was off. Like the camera couldn't, the shutter speed, according to them, that's the most I understood, is the shutter speed couldn't pick up the stars because the sun directly lands on the moon. And there's like a weird thing that you had to have like a fucking intense camera to have captured any of those stars in the background.
What year was this?
The 1969.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
I don't know how true the fact is, but the say is that cordless equipment like drills, compact cordless was invented because of the space station to be able to use it on space. I mean, that's what they say. I don't fucking know if that's what it is. Was that an excuse to be able to, was that an invention created as an excuse to, say that we're fixing shit up there?
Bring proof. I know what you're saying.
And it accidentally happened that they invented the cordless fucking, battery operated drill. You know what I'm saying? Like, could it be that deep?
Yeah.
Can it?
Yo.
I've never thought of it like that.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
That's
right?
a whole new perspective because I've seen pictures where stuff is off, like there shouldn't have been a shadow. The craters on the moon or everything like that. Like,
So-
why does everything look level, but in the photos there's like craters and mountain whatever's on the surface?
Correct. That also has to do like the most I can tell you. I'm not debunking anything. I'm just saying the most that the scientists tell you is that the cameras don't take images like they would do down here on Earth. Like that's how they explain it. There's more details as in
I
angles.
feel like that's true too, but like I don't know. There's a lot.
Like we don't know, right? Like
All
we've
the
never been to
photos they
space.
show us, all the photos they show you of fucking space look so fake.
You think
So fake. They don't look photoshopped to you?
No, man.
I think AI's been around for 10 plus years, 20 plus years. They just now are telling us about it. I truly feel like that shit's been out. They just now are coming out that we're now developing the technology, but the technology I feel like has always been there.
I mean, you
They
got to
just
give
finally
credit.
developed it the right way.
I think you have to get credit where it's due. Like, when was the internet and all that created? In 1960s, 70s? Like, roughly?
1990.
No.
No,
The
no.
internet?
The government had access to data like that. Like, we probably were introduced to commercial internet in the
No,
90s.
okay, I got you.
Definitely in the 90s.
Yeah,
But, like, you're not
The
flying
early
into
2000s,
fucking
yeah.
space without having any kind of, like, fucking
Internet.
good equipment that's going to like, that. Those are radio communicated waves. Like, that shit was all implemented to make, the computer and shit.
Yeah. I mean, most of the inventions we have today come from
Not even
things
like 50
that.
years ago.
Yeah, it comes from the moon landing because in order to get out of space, like get into space, I should say, it's wild. Like the things that, for example, the drill, you don't have a cord, right? If you don't have a cord, how do you get the power? How do you get the same power to torque and, fucking like make changes to the aircraft, to make repairs? It's wild. A lot of things. I heard about that. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I think
watching
he's
that.
I think he's a op.
Could be, honestly.
Yo, I'm not. Yo, as much as I love
He
him,
could
I
be.
used to listen to him just to go to sleep, just his voice.
It's a good
But
voice.
now I feel like he's an op, bro. Like dead ass. Neil deGrasse, he's definitely an op, bro.
I don't even know what that means.
He's the president. I think he's like the president of
The opposition.
the New York Planetarium or Space Planetarium in the city. I think he is.
Could
I'm
be,
probably
honestly.
wrong, or he's not anymore. I don't even know what the case is, but I love his shit. And he's got a lot of good insight, but I feel like he's an op because some of his views on shit, and I'm not even gonna get into it, but like some of his views on specific topics just feels so like, he degrades the topic, like makes you think like you're an idiot if you don't think it is what it is, type of thing. In some instances, it seems like that, and I get like, fuck that.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, it could just be personality. I guess what he talks about certain things. I've seen that too. Just to let you know. So I don't know how I feel too much about that.
Going back to the moon, though.
Oh.
Going
You
back to the
think-
moon. I don't. Bro. I think it was real, but I think we saw something up there. Like, there's that famous clip where the TV signal goes off, and I think it's for a reason. Like we got to a level that maybe aliens or whatever kind of creatures live up there, and they were like, "Yo, fuck these motherfuckers." Like, they didn't think we were gonna get there to that point. And that's why we haven't been back to the moon, because we know what's up there, and they warned us and threatened us not to come back up.
I have a question.
Could be, man.
I have a
That's
question.
fucking wild.
Do you
I really feel that.
Do you think that the Earth is flat, but space is still real? With that saying, meaning that the Earth is flat, but there are other planets.
Well, have you ever seen a telescope? Like, have you
Does
ever?
that make sense? I know it doesn't make sense because
No, I know what
in
you're
the view,
saying.
perspective and point and all that shit doesn't make sense.
But have you ever looked at the telescope in your life ever?
Yeah,
Have you seen other like planets?
yeah,
Are they flat?
no.
So why would we be flat? No, I'm being so. That's like a real question.
That's
Because
Why not?
I've
Why
never
not? Why are we allowed to
of
go
an
to Alaska?
argument
Why are
for-
we not Alaska? Why are we
Well-
allowed to go to the South and the North Poles? Why aren't we allowed to
That doesn't
fucking
mean
explore?
anything
Why are
about
we
your-
not allowed to explore that shit? No, you tell me right now why we can't fucking go explore there.
I can tell you. I can tell you.
Are there
because
woolly
there's
mammoths?
probably weird.
Is Bigfoot there? Who the fuck is there?
Tupac.
Maybe
Is Tupac
hiding from Jada.
You think Biggie's there?
Honestly, it might be. Hopefully.
Bending over Jada? Huh? You think he's over there? In the fucking ice? Bushwick crafting
There's
fucking...
no Bushwick over there.
Bushwick crafting fucking ice?
No, but I can
Ice
tell you
domes?
why we're not allowed to.
Biggie rocks.
Why?
Because they definitely are hiding shit. But what does that prove that the Earth would be flat?
No, okay. I'm 50-50 on the Earth being flat. I'm not 100% convinced, but you know,
really
you
think
ever
you're
look at
skeptical.
rockets go up? They go up. Rockets go up, but then they're going like this. They're not going
That's why everything's picked precisely, though. Like
I
the
don't know,
location of
man.
those.
like and it. Like, I'm 50-50. Like a part of me believes it because of just the thrill of believing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you like
But like a
conspiracies.
part of me is like, would Elon Musk really fucking invest all this into rockets? Like, what are we Are we trying to just to go up? Like, are we trying to explore? Like, is it really just exploring, or is it trying to get up? You know what I'm saying?
You mean out?
I know it doesn't make
Whoa.
sense a little bit, but like, yeah, maybe go out. Like,
Well, we are. That's his plan is to go to Mars, bro.
Yeah, the Mars thing, bro. I don't fucking know.
You know, you ever see Interstellar, bro? You should watch that movie.
I did.
It's creepy.
Do you
as
think
fuck.
we'll live on Mars one day?
I think that we will create we will create a planet.
A habitat,
Artificially made
like the
planet?
only.
Yeah, I
Okay,
really do
okay, wait, hold
believe
on. I firmly believe that they're full of shit about space being unbreathable. I don't think that's. I think that's bullshit.
There's no gravity up there. Of
I don't
course
give
there's
a
no
fuck. I think
oxygen.
it's bullshit. I think they're lying.
We
about
should
that.
try it when we get enough money and save up. I think you can.
You
fly
should
in
do
those
it
Elon
and then
Musk
tell me how
shuttles.
it is.
What if like there is no gravity in space?
There isn't.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
how do we know that there
And
isn't?
we're just
we're
fu-
just told what we're told. You know, that's another thing. We're just fucking told shit, and some of us fucking believe it, and some of us question it. And the people that fucking question it look like psycho fucking paths, but the people that don't are just fucking like they're just fucking jogging through. They don't give a
No,
fuck.
I think there's
this guy got
science
shot.
though,
Fuck
right?
it. You know, this, all
There's
that-
certain basic science that makes like. You ever heard of a room without with a vacuum where they suck everything out? What happens in that room? Like we have things that get astronauts ready for space, and like when we suck all the gravity out of the room,
What
I don't.
happens?
I'm probably not using the
What happens? Do they fucking pop? Do they explode?
particles.
What
The
happens?
particles, yeah. Like you know what they do, right? They float.
The particle accelerators.
So they know space is like a big vacuum. If I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
but-
know.
yeah.
That's what
In
they
that-
say.
in that
That's what they
case,
say.
like,
Who the fuck knows? That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they tell us.
No,
How
no,
do we
no,
know
we've
that it's
seen it.
true?
No,
Have
we've
we been there? No. That's what they say. That's what they tell us. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to be crazy about it. It's just like, okay, yes, there's space. Yes, oh, gravity. What great, whatever. But like, it's all theoretical and like, did they really go to space? That could be questionable. No.
Well,
Did they go to the moon? Is the moon not questionable to you?
Let me use dumb science, right? Like I call it
let's
dumb
be-
science because it's my science. Ready? I mean, the Earth is rotating. It's in its area, right?
Maybe
You-
there's-
other
maybe
planets
there's-
are too.
Maybe just the clouds rotating. I don't know what fucking rotates.
You think we're in the Matrix?
I
Is that
don't
what you're
know,
telling
bro.
me?
I don't know. I'm telling you, maybe.
You're plugged
I don't
in?
Know. I'm unplugged, bro. I'm unplugged. I got unplugged. That's why I'm talking all crazy.
Well, science man, help us.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
There's a couple
wait, hold
of
on. Before we
reasons.
get into the science of it, can we
Isn't
honestly
that what
say
we're
that it?
supposed to be talking
Can we?
about?
No, wait, but like everything in science is theoretical. It's all
Okay.
theory. It's all it's all what's been proven. Besides,
lot.
they dropped an apple from the sky and gravity.
That's gravity.
That's a name of something that happens. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something.
That's just a name.
Okay, everything that we know it can't be factual and it can never be 100% proven because we are constantly in a sphere of ignorance. As we continue to expand our knowledge in any subject, the sphere, the circumference of our ignorance also increases. So it's a saying, the more you know, the more you don't know. And if you pull people with very high IQs, they typically tend to undervalue how much they know about a subject. But if you pull ignorant people, they tend to overvalue how much they know. And that literally plays into that sphere of ignorance thing I just talked
You
about.
ever see Star Trek?
No, I
You ever
should.
watch Star Trek? Like
want to.
Klingons and shit.
Anthony just scrambled my brain.
No,
I know, but hold on. You ever
Where
see?
the fuck?
I don't even know what the fuck he said. That's what I'm asking him. Have you ever seen Star Trek? You know?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? You ever see like the space, like warping and speed and all that talk about that
I wanna watch
You ever
it.
hear about the technology of like what they do in Star Trek, or like they warp speed and they fucking
Oh yeah, wormholes and shit.
yeah, like all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like I feel like one day we'll be there.
Yeah.
Even though I think the Earth is flat. Also, I do think space is real. Like you could have these opinions to yourself. I feel like you could also believe in one thing and believe in another. That's just how I feel. I guess you could say.
No. But before you continue, I need you. You've been asking us. I need you to explain why you think the Earth is flat. You never explained why.
I don't explain it. There's questions about it though. Like
You're
know?
just skeptical.
I'm skeptical.
So
Yeah.
you don't.
Okay.
You don't agree with that theory, but you also don't disagree with
But
the world
there's,
being round.
I mean,
There's a big difference. I just want to make sure you're
do I
open-minded.
believe in it 100%? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just like it's something that I like. I question sometimes. Like, can it be possible? Like,
That's
I
what
just
people think
challenge
about the
myself.
horizon, though.
I try. You know what I like to do is I like to challenge my brain to think about things like that. Like just to open up my mind into like, what if? Like, can this be? Like I like theoretical thinking like that. Like I really do. That's
I
why.
mean,
That's why
it
I
makes
sound
sense,
like
it
a
makes
fucking
sense.
crazy person.
No, it sounds like you want to be a scientist.
Nah, fuck
That's
that
exact-
shit. I'm trying to just
That
build,
involves
bro.
math, and math sucks.
Yeah,
George
dude.
sucks at math.
If I could just have the calculator next to me, this guy, we're good.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike is
Is
a
a
fucking-
human. Mike is a human
Human
calculator, bro.
10
Yeah,
times
we,
10.
we let him do the bill
Five.
just because it
10
gets him a
times 20.
fucking hard on.
200,
30 times 50.
1500.
32 times 52.
Nah, I need a
32.
That's
Failure.
15. I'm not doing that right now.
All right, so
There's no way.
it just amazes me really about the Earth's flat thing. Like it just I don't know. I'm stuck on it, but
It's something
fine,
I'm
fine.
passionate about, but I don't believe 100%. No, I don't. It's just fun to talk about. I feel like.
Yeah, it gets people tight.
Does it? Are you pissed?
Are you
No.
a flat earther?
It gets people tight.
There
though.
are people that fucking believe that shit. Though.
No, I'm saying like if you go up to
I'm
like
just
people
trolling a
that
little
study that shit, they'll get tight.
Yeah.
Like if Travis was here, he'd be fucking slamming shit right now.
Shout out to Travis.
Ugly fucking Germany.
T-Rev.
He would be, he would get really angry. All right, so let's move on now to obviously we talked about the moon landing, which I honestly I can see why people think it's staged. There's a lot of good conspiracy theories out there, so I get it. Now UFOs. What did you want to mention about the UFOs?
I don't know.
Why the fuck are we getting exposed to those videos now? And why is a government official saying it's real?
A fucking big conspiracy. Do you think they're real?
I think they're real.
I think they're real too.
I think they're
definitely
celebrities. A
real.
lot of them are celebrities, like big people.
Do you think people are being cloned?
Yo, I think it's
I
possible.
feel
100%. 100% people are being
I think
cloned.
there's two Kanyes out in the world. right
Biden,
now.
bro. Biden's cloned.
I think Biden's
100%.
dead.
Michelle Obama's a
I
man.
feel like he's dead. He's not cloned.
Yeah, I
The
think
hear
real
about
one
that one?
died.
Huh?
The real Biden.
No, he's
died.
he's hanging on his string, bro. I
Michelle
feel so
Obama's
bad
a man. Did you hear that one?
for him. I've heard about that one.
Yeah, I think that one's true.
You think so,
She's built, dude. She's built, bro. You
She
see her
built
shoulders?
different.
bro? You gotta. Some girls are just built different, bro. Some girls are just fucking stocky normally.
What do you
They
think
got
she's on?
big, broad
PCP,
shoulders.
T, testosterone. What do you think she's enhancing herself with?
Nah.
Can girls? Take
I actually
test?
haven't seen her. In
Can girls
years.
take testosterone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
have.
get buff?
No, they have.
They have it too
testosterone.
in their body.
Like,
Like we have
No,
a
like
little.
what happens when they
pheromone.
take like enormous amounts? Do
No,
they
then
get built?
They get built.
Really?
Yeah.
Grow
Damn.
hair.
Oh, so that's
rapidly.
basically like taking steroids for them.
It's
is that the same
it's
shit?
a form of.
I don't know anything about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But like,
When you bring it up,
like is steroids? Taking steroids is different than taking
Test.
testosterone boosters, right? Obviously, right?
yeah.
There's a
it's-
difference.
I honestly, I can't fucking tell you yes or no. That's
Oh.
where we need Jamal at.
Jamal.
Jamal.
Yeah,
Damn.
Jamal's
you
not gonna
at?
appear out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
You got hit with the Jamal already.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts.
Shout
Alright,
out to
let's move on to
Jamal.
let's move on to the last subject where we had Earth is flat, moon landing,
UFO.
UFOs. Nah, I don't got much on it. I honestly just believe
He
it's
wanted
true.
to say something, but still talked about like Biden.
Yeah, it got me
What?
confused. He said he was fake.
Why did you want to mention UFOs?
I just don't. I mean, I just wanted to see. Like, do you guys believe in it? Do you
Oh,
not?
you want to? You're posing the
Oh
question.
yeah, I just wanted to just talk
Okay.
about it a little bit. Like,
I
you
believe
He
know,
wants everyone's opinion on
I
it.
believe
Okay,
Yeah.
I got
it.
you.
100%. I believe it. I think
like
they've been
what
around.
makes you believe in it though?
Um,
Like, what about it makes you believe? Like, do you believe any of the footage or evidence that they show? Or
I just don't think humans were able to build the pyramids, and Machu Picchu was able to be a thing without
what do
some
you think about
alien
the
help.
pyramids? That's a big one,
Yeah, how did they move the stone?
bro. 100% aliens.
Yeah, Egypt, bro.
All right,
you think
well,
of the
well,
three
well,
pyramids?
let's look at it like this. They had hieroglyphics of these fucking crazy human like cats and like dog, like sphinx, you know, all those. I don't even know the proper names
Sphinx,
for them, but like they were all human formed, but animal represented. Like, what the fuck was that? Were animals like once superior to us, and we were like what what was going on? You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
honestly.
up with all that hieroglyphic? Like, I don't know much about it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like those hieroglyphics that have like
Multiple
black-
arms.
those
Very
black cats and all that
advantage,
shit.
like
I said, I really think aliens were here and they helped us build our civilization. But when they realized we were just greedy fucks that just didn't give a fuck, they destroyed it. They were like, "I fuck these motherfuckers. We're gonna hide within."
yeah, none of it makes sense.
You think the aliens live in the pyramids?
Nah, maybe. No, I think they're hiding in plain sight.
I want to pose a question to you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What do you think early humans that obviously they would look at, what do you think they would look at when they saw us? like early humans, to see our technology.
They-
Do you think they saw gods?
I think they would think we're a bunch of retards. You're talking about aliens looking in on us?
No, you said early.
No,
humans.
like early humans, like the Egyptians.
Early humans
Like
looking.
what-
Wait, what's the premise?
The premise is like 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
And they're looking 2,000 years in the future. What do you think they're seeing? Do they see gods with all this technology?
They're looking into the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they can look at
With what they have and what we don't know how they did, they probably looking at us like retards.
Oh my god, that's it.
Do
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that-
how did they do? We don't know, and they did. It's just an equation. Like 1 plus. Like, how did they did
moved
what
it-
we don't even know how they did? So they would look at us like fucking dumbasses. No.
Yo, because like it's crazy because
Right?
you brought up the pyramids. They're moving 3-meter cubes.
That has
I don't
lime.
think they're
It's like
moving it.
lime rock and all that shit. And
It might be like 400 tons, and they're moving it with like maybe
But
their
you're
hands.
well, okay.
or
You're
some
going
technology.
in this. Yeah, you're going in the situation that they're moving it. Honestly, I don't know.
Maybe they didn't move it.
I think
maybe
it
they
was,
carved it.
I think
Maybe
they carved it.
I have no
I
idea,
believe
bro.
that. Maybe it was a meteor that.
what the
maybe it
fuck?
was a-
That's sorry. That he's fucking smart.
Who? What?
It would be
He
easier
cracked
to
the code?
maybe
code?
he just said maybe they carved them out of bigger stone.
Yeah, that's a thought.
I feel like it would be easier to carve
I claim that.
But
than to
but you're
build.
assuming
Yeah,
that.
but that would
but how do you
assume
move
that
it?
that structure
You don't
fucking
move it.
just was
It was
placed
there.
there.
No,
You
but
mean like the residue? What
why-
you?
No, but
They're
why would that be
individual
there?
blocks,
Why would
bro.
that
There's
be
no way
there?
they carved it.
Why is there
Each one is a
volcanoes?
piece. It's a
No,
block,
that's
like a
different.
like a building
I
block.
mean, you have
Like a
structure
CMU block.
all over
Those
the
ones
world.
are block.
But how do we know?
How
that?
is it? How
put
is
in
it
those
one piece
spots.
and then they just carved it into a pyramid?
Did
is
you
what
ever
you're
hear the
saying.
science to it?
But that's not how it worked. The
No,
pyramid
no,
was
it's
once
just an idea,
white, a white
opposing idea.
structure.
I
It
have
was
no
all
idea.
white, limestone face, but we got weathered and all this bullshit. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. But it used to be flat and white, apparently, according to old data. It wasn't always like brown and beat up and fucked up and shit.
Correct. That's
It was
just
like
the residue.
smooth.
That's
was,
what
like,
it looks like now
shiny and
over
shit.
time.
No, it was colored in white. Yeah, exactly what he said. I saw that documentary.
I'll tell
I
you
never
what,
knew that,
I
honestly.
think
Yeah.
if it was carved, if the pyramids were carved,
I thought about that once.
because that kind of sounds a little like plausible given
Yeah.
the size. They may I think that would to like guarantee and to find out for sure. You blow all the sand out and expose the rock, and you see how the rock is formed underneath all the sand.
Apparently, people that have been in it have said that they feel like this energy, like this wave of energy. Like,
Oh my!
I
it's
mean,
your voice.
I've been to Egypt, but I've never been able to go to Cairo. But it's one of the places I gotta go just to experience, you
Yeah.
know, just to see. I think everyone should just go, to all the seven wonders and see what the fuck that's all about.
Machu Picchu was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That shit was. I felt at home, but I know my people were killing people, fighting people. That's why you couldn't find the Incans. The Incans overlasted that time period because they were high in the mountains.
I think those
high.
people, I think the Incans, the Mayans, all those ancient, I think they played a big role with the pyramids and that type of that. Those are all like, I think that all.
But
tied-
time was different then. You had slaves.
They
You
probably
beat
were
people. You
praying to
killed
each
people
other
for no reason.
They're probably fucking sending out beams of light to each other, and they were fucking sending signals, and they were like, "Oh my god, oh look,
How'd you make light though?
oh look at that light! It looks like a fucking tower. They're building a point to fucking
Oh,
up.
I see what
Why?
you're saying. You're
Why are they
saying-
doing that? Why was the structure pointing up, and why is the pyramids pointing north? The magnitude of the earth, like what the fuck is up with all that shit? Like they knew shit that we had to fucking figure out that someone else already knew, that we discovered things that other people did that had discoveries that we had to discover. I don't even know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I understood that.
we discovered north, but they already knew what north is, and they were building shit to north. The pyramids are pointed north. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, you're 100%.
they were building shit that we were discovering. That's the technology that they had. That's fucked.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's right.
I
Like,
know
yeah,
you
how
don't.
did they know what north is if we discovered it? As
It's not like we discovered
No,
it. They
no,
knew
we-
the magnitude of the Earth was that up. Basically, was what north is. We just abbreviated it north, south, back is south, north, east is right,
Yeah.
west is left. How does that even work with the fucking Earth being a spherical object?
Look, it's fun to explore that. I think that
I know,
there's
it's
some
fun. It's
there's
fun to
some
talk about.
validity possible.
He's
not
like,
wrong.
fuck
I just
this
think-
shit. He doesn't
No,
know.
he's not wrong.
He's,
But,
like,
like,
he's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
No, I agree. I like you're not wrong with the thing, but I'm saying there was a scientist that figured out the the fucking Northwest and South, and then later on we tried taking credit for it, and we had realized that people had already known this.
Yeah, that's
I
nuts.
think we just built. I think we built better tools. That's it.
Thanks
We
to
built
those
better
people.
tools than people that had no tools, that we have no knowledge of tools.
So the tool might work, but it might be
Dude,
limited.
these motherfuckers must have ray guns and shit, and like all sorts of fucking laser beams and fucking flotational object directional weapons and shit, and like
I
they
saw a
must have
crazy.
they were living so basic, but they had like fucking type of shit, you know?
I saw a crazy video yesterday.
Unless they had
about,
powers, like I don't even know. Whatever.
I saw a crazy video yesterday about a conspiracy theory with the Jetsons and the Flintstones,
Whoa.
and that, long story short, that the Flintstones are the post-apocalyptic family, and that they were in the future, and the Jetsons
I know which one you saw. Yeah.
were the
past.
present day.
No, they
Or
were
the
the
past.
past. And then the world got destroyed, and the Flintstones had to start
Like, because
from
how did
ground
they
zero.
know? Because they play bowling. They do a baseball like scene. Like, how did they know about all these things?
You never saw that conspiracy theory?
I've heard
The
of it.
Flintstones were
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic.
Elliptic family.
Yeah, they
And the
came after
Jetsons were in the
Jetsons.
past.
Wow.
Because in their
Yeah.
they did the Jetsons came across the Flintstones, and when they did like a collab episode or something like that, or a movie, the Jetsons discovered the Flintstones. The Flintstones did not discover the Jetsons.
No, I don't know. I don't know that deep into it. I just know that the Flintstones came after them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when they did that collaboration, that's what it showed. Like, yeah, the Jetsons are in the future. They're going to the future. They aren't the future.
Well, that's the whole thing with like having a third world country to a first world country, right? Technology is going to be off because no one can afford that shit. So you're going to feel like you're living in some past time, but you're really not. You just don't have access to any of the technology that other countries do.
Yeah.
Like, even when I had to go visit Peru, I'd always be like, "Oh, there's no internet here. There's no Wi-Fi. Like, what the fuck's going on?"
Oh, it's crazy.
We
going
don't pay
to
for that
another
shit. That's a
country.
luxury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever have the water get cut on you? The water gets serviced or called from an above object and comes down the hill, and you only get it a certain time of day, or time of the week, or once a week, or once a month, or twice a month. You have to wait for the water to get called down from above somewhere. I don't know where. When I went to these countries, I would experience these things. The water would cut, and it would get brought from above, and then stored in a tank on the roof, and then sometimes it would not come, and you'd be fucked. You'd have the water that you would keep stored in the tub that was cold, and you'd use the cold water to just wash you. Nuts. Some crazy shit people do. And then there are people that don't even have shit to do anything, and they're just fucked.
Yeah, I went to. I'll never forget. I visited my mom's side of the country. She's like, there was no fucking shower. The shower was just the fucking hose. Like, that's how like, I forgot whose house we were visiting. Shit was just fucking hose. But yeah. No, going into a different country that doesn't have a lot of these, like, luxuries is crazy. Like, access of water, the access of heat, the access of hot water. Like, electricity, correct. Like, fucking just
Internet
transportation.
connectivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember going to Peru when I was like 12, 11 years old, going to my mom's side of the country, and I was like, I had no communication with anyone unless I walked 3 miles down for a payphone.
But let me ask you
Wow.
something. Were those experiences going to a third world country impactful to you as a child in your adult life now?
It made me realize that what my parents were saying wasn't bullshit. Like, it was real.
But no, like the experiences you had over there with your cousins or family, like did that not shape you in a different way? It definitely shaped me when I went over there. I used to go there and I felt like they knew more of the shit that we'd had. Like they were up to date with everything for some reason. They knew, all the new Britney Spears songs and, all the new shit. I would go there and I would learn new shit.
Technology.
I
It was
think
nuts.
It was a blessing. It made me grateful for it, but I don't think my cousins knew about much other than what they were given.
I know my cousins were into a lot of shit, computer science, computer,
Well, you're talking
coding
about two
and-
different parts of the world now, too.
Yeah,
Peru was also like 20 years back in music and industry
that's
and everything.
crazy.
Like, they didn't hear of like Jay-Z until like 2010.
I don't know. I still consider that part of the area the boondocks for me. It's crazy. It's like borderline poverty. basically poverty. Like they're working their monthly like salary is like $300. Like that doesn't get you shit. They go to work, then they leave work at like 2 or 12, and they take a 2-hour break, and then they go back to work for 3 hours, and then they go home. Like they're chilling, bro. The quality of life in other countries other than U.S. way better than ours.
No, I agree.
We were
chilling.
talking about that earlier too.
It's way less strenuous, bro.
Yeah.
Here's a fucking, at least in New York, right? Especially because it's the only thing I can relate to. It's a fucking fast-paced
It's
environment.
rushed. Everything is a rush. We said that too today. That's crazy.
Yeah,
They were talking
coming-
about this too.
Yeah, like
It's
in
coming
Asian
full circle.
countries, Asian countries shut down the restaurants so they can have lunchtime for like 2 hours.
Like that's a
Imagine
good
we did-
thing. I think. Yeah.
imagine
it's
we did
just
that
like
shit here.
people to collaborate, get together.
I remember when I used to learn like Spanish and Italian in like high school and middle school, whatever, and you're learning all like the times. That's when I first learned that countries like Italy, like Spain, they shut down in the middle of the day. Like, you know, when we have to learn how to say like son las uno, you know, like the time shit. So, like that's what I knew. Like these countries live differently. And
Yeah, man. It's just outside of the U.S. It's a different culture. Outside of New York, even
people work on their lunch here, like
New York is the
which
best.
is, you know, that's like a work ethic thing, but like at the same time it's like you're in need of like needing
Rest,
to
you
work
time.
during your break just so you can potentially leave on time or whatever the case may be.
That's why there was that stereotype that we used to call like Europeans lazy because they weren't like killing themselves to just get another dollar.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a weird stigma here. I mean, I think it's stigma's changing a little bit with this new generation because honestly, we're gonna always sound like the prior generation, but I really think this new generation is lazy as fuck.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Like it amazes me how entitled they are, and that has to do with the parents coming like that were before
Fuck
or
those
after our
parents.
parents.
Fuck all those parents. They ain't raising shit, honestly. They gotta be tough. People are being pussies, bro. You gotta fucking be tough, bro. Stop being all fucking cuddly wuddly. What is that? What is that?
You wouldn't prepare your kids properly, and
Fucking
How
say
hard
it
the
and
world
say
is.
it with your chest. You know? Fuck.
like that.
No, definitely like there yeah. I'm afraid that's like the one thing like I know I want to have kids and we spoke about this earlier, but the one thing is being able not to like seeing it now with kids that are growing up, like seeing, you know, my future kids to go through the same thing, and who's gonna know how much worse? Like yes, things get better, but at the same other side of the coin, something's getting worse. You know, it's reciprocity. Yeah, I think that's how you say-
Reciprocal.
Yeah, but you wouldn't use it that way. Anyway, but like, you know, something gets better. Like the technology, of course, gets better, but then the behavior of the people using it gets worse. You know, like there's always a,
No, you're right.
catch-22.
That's literally what I told him too. I'm like, yo, if technology used wrong, bro, it could be so wrong the impact in the future. And these kids nowadays, bro, this is literally. Like, I have employees that are, like, 21, 22, and this is all they do, bro. Like, they get phone calls at 8 in the morning just like an old head does, but it's on the headphone. So, like, new bosses really don't care as long as nothing's going down. But at the same time, like, that's harming them because the next day they expect the phone call again. And they get in this routine where it's expected, it's normal.
I don't understand that shit. How people talk on the phone at work.
Yeah. No, bro, I'm
I
guilty
do
of
brief
it in-
ones, but not like the whole day at work.
No,
like,
they do it, like,
obviously.
non-stop, bro. It's
2
it's-
minutes.
The phone has become a cancer to humanity, honestly. Like, it's crazy.
That's why it's
Yeah.
called a cell phone. You're locked in.
Mobile.
Damn,
mobile, bro.
like a
I didn't think of it
Like
like
you're in
that.
a cell. Yeah.
That was a good one, Mike. I know you stole that from someone, but that was a good one.
wow.
That's
Dude,
Yo, you-
how crazy is it that they put the fucking computer in the pocket? Like, how nuts is that? Dude, I remember
Still
when
think
the
the Earth's
first
flat?
iPhone came out.
Still think the Earth's flat?
Bro, science. Why would science lie? I don't
Dude,
know.
fuck all that. That has nothing to do with that. That phone has nothing to do with the Earth being flat.
I'm just saying. I think if we gotten to this point where you can carry a computer in your hand,
Dude,
we've
you know what
definitely
happens
gotten
if
to
the Earth is
I mean,
flat?
to
Everything
the
is
moon.
fake. Everything we think is not real. This has all been planned already. It's pre-existent. Like, there ain't no fucking thing about it, bro.
I think you're confusing the Matrix with Earth is flat.
No. If the Earth is flat,
Right?
then no, then everything is a lie, bro. Everything is a lie. Don't you think? Not?
I think
If
that
the Earth's flat, why can't we see space?
you know what's crazy. You know how I like what you just said. I would agree with you, but guess what reassures me that it's not? Because if I was in that world, why are you asking that question and why am I not?
Because
Like,
your
I
world
feel
is
like-
programmed for me to ask the
No,
question.
no, but
for
I'm
you to
saying
think
like
it.
I feel like if I was really living in that, no one would ask that question. Why would anyone question it within the Matrix?
Why wouldn't they? Why is that
You
a
might
question
not-
not to be asked?
You might not have the programming yet.
No, but like, because then he wouldn't be
Wait,
here.
do you believe in that? The Matrix and all that fucking shit? I think that shit's.
I think it's true to
some
a
of
certain
it's
extent.
yeah, to a good degree.
Like, I think this is I'm in my real world body, but the Matrix is like the government, the higher people
Oh yeah,
controlling us.
Yeah, 100%. They're fucked. That whole thing is fucked.
We literally, that's crazy, the deja vu of this conversation.
Wow.
We already touched on 4 things we talked about with my aunt and my mom earlier.
When you were in Wine
My
Ranch?
No, that was last night. Talking about earlier before this, we were at my cousin's
those
house.
Old Arab women know what deja vu is, and what are we talking about?
No,
right now?
I'm talking about deja
What are we
vu.
talking about?
We're talking about UFO, like
You
the,
thought
being controlled.
that the old Arab ladies were talking about UFOs and controlling shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
How imagine that conversation? How they'll yakhti, الصحن الطائر كيف you know,
Stop,
like,
stop,
talking-
stop.
Like, how the fuck would that go? Imagine old, not old, they're not old, but like, you know, older Arabic women or men talking about aliens and spaceships. They're just like talking in English,
need
breaking it
that
up in
podcast.
Arabic.
That would be crazy, but that's not what we were talking about.
Remember that conversation we had one time?
Yes.
Me, you, my dad. That was nuts. They had insight on that shit. It was amazing.
Yeah, they were the Matrix.
Hold on. This is priceless because the whole time, right? He wasn't talking about any of that. He was trying to tell you about his deja vu moment.
I know, but that sparked something. I don't know.
It sparked something irrelevant, but it's fine. It's okay. You
Mike was trying to tell this.
Dude,
point.
me and Mike, let me tell you some shit. This is some old school shit. We used to go to.
You guys used to make out.
We used to have the hookup. We used to have the hookup at 7-Eleven.
He worked there.
We used to have the hookup, bro. We used to go get hot chocolate for free. It was like I felt like a king. He felt like a king. We were kings. We go, we'd get fucking free hot chocolate. We take the hot chocolate. It'd be snowing out. Take the hot chocolate. We drop dicks in the snow with it.
What the fuck?
If you thought I was gonna be exposed with Alex, this is the exposure.
Yo, imagine that.
What the
You
Why
got
the
this
fuck would you
nice
waste your hot chocolate like
chocolatey
that?
hot chocolate.
After it got too
It was
hot
free.
to
They
drink.
didn't give
I
a
have
fuck.
so
We were
many
young.
questions.
Yeah,
but I want to
bro.
get to it.
First
Oh,
of all,
God.
number one, pause. Number two,
Pause. It
the hot chocolate, bro. Why are you not drinking that shit quick enough?
was a lot.
Boiling,
We used
bro.
to get the 24-ounce one because it was free.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Bring that shit to
7-Eleven
first period.
7-Eleven never give that shit to them
We
again.
were young, bro. We were mad young. We were doing
It was high
that.
school.
Even before high school, that was.
That's true too. Damn. Anyway, what's the next question, bro?
But there's not much left, honestly. George hopped so much that everything
It
got
covered.
answered. There was so much hopping throughout the like topics. Like this motherfucker, we started with ADHD and then he went into the fitness journey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is, I mean, fine.
I mean, it is part. It aids it.
I mean, did you want to give any closing stuff, any advice on any of the topics we talked about? Because I don't think we can follow.
I mean, the closest thing right now is losing the weight. I gotta say, you know, if you calorie deficit, good diet, you know, don't fuck around with all that carb shit. You know, eat clean meat. And if you stick to a routine, I mean, you could lose the weight quick. All you need is a week. The second week is a breeze, and you see the progress and the change happening. Like once you see that, you get addicted to it and you keep it going. I mean, I wasn't giving it like 100%. I was 100% in my consistency with what I wanted to do, but like exercise was like only 30 minutes a day. And I don't know if I said it, but I did like 40 pounds in 2 months.
Yo, congrats.
Yeah.
That's huge.
But I'm gonna do more. I gotta do more. I'm still
Good shit
fat.
on
I'm
that.
considered obese still. Like it's crazy. It's
Don't-
insane. The
yeah,
chart. That chart is
whatever works for
insane.
you, but
The
It's
BMI?
degrading to the human being. But people
Yeah, I
are
was gonna
obese.
say.
They need to fucking lose weight. You guys gotta fucking do something. I don't give a fuck.
I'm working on it.
Damn.
I'm working
You're
on
right.
it.
Shout out.
No, he's right.
Yo,
working on it.
you know what? You know
That's
what?
a friend, though.
You know
You're not gonna
what?
have-
Do you know what
I agree.
pushed me to do the whole fitness thing? Is my son. Is I want to be healthy. I want to be alive, and I want to be around. I don't want to be fucking dead at 50 because of a heart attack. I'm trying to be that guy that's 90. You know, I want to. I don't want to fucking die. That's just
No, I
crazy.
agree
You
with
know. And why do they have all these bad products out? You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit that they allow in the supermarkets, it's all fucking cancer. All of it. And they allow it and we eat it and we consume it and we know it's bad for us and we do it. And why? Why the fuck do we do that? It's an addiction. That's why. I mean, you gotta it's a mind. You gotta get out of the mindset and just fucking crank. That's all I gotta say.
It's like a fucking turnkey.
Turnkey, bro. Just fucking. If I eat this, I'm gonna die. That's what I think when I'm about to eat the burrito or the double stack or whatever I'm gonna eat. I think if I eat this, and I do eat it, but like when I don't want to eat it, I think to myself, if I eat this, I'm gonna die, and so I don't eat it.
It's extreme, but if it works for you, man, that's good.
No, you have to do that. If you don't do that, then it's not gonna happen. Cause you think, oh, if I eat this, then I'm gonna die. And you know what? You stop eating it so much.
You think I'm fat because I eat a burrito?
I didn't say you eat a burrito.
No, I'm being so serious.
You probably don't eat a lot, but you probably eat at the wrong time. You probably don't eat the right things, and you probably
No,
you
I
know,
do eat a lot, but I don't eat at the wrong times. But
You know,
I do eat a
you
lot.
know what happened when I fucking ate yesterday at 12 o'clock at night, and I fucked up and I ate because I was just up late, and I'm not up late, but because I was up late, I thought that I was hungry, and I was hungry, but all I needed was water. Drink water and fill your belly, and you'll be good for an hour. Maybe in a half hour, I don't know. Depends on, how hungry you are. But, yeah, dude, eating at night is cancer. Very bad. Very bad.
That's probably one of my.
That's a
worst
big
things.
thing. If you could just not eat late, I'll give you that. But it's a big thing. Like, eating late is very bad. I don't even know how to stress that enough. I gained 5 pounds because I ate late 2 days in a row. Like 5, 10 pounds. Like, just 2 days. That's how fucking bad my body is. It's crazy. And because I'm tracking all that shit, I know what I will like because because you track everything. Like, if you track everything, you'll know how to operate. Like, now I know if for a week or 2 weeks I do this, I'll lose 10 pounds or I'll lose 5 pounds. Like X, like the formula, I know it now. I know what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, and intermittent fasting, all that bullshit. All that is important.
Well, there's plenty of ways of losing weight, man.
There is an effective way, and there's plenty of ways. And you want an effective way? Intermittent fasting, calorie deficit, exercise for at least a half hour to 45 minutes. And that's all you got to do. That's all.
And
That's
sleep.
it. You just got to do that every day. And you know what? You don't have to do it for one day. You could take a day off. You could take 2 days off. But just keep the consistency of moderation and track what you do. I'm telling you, bro, just do it. Just fucking do it. Don't fucking think about it. Do it. You both do it. Tomorrow, start doing it and talk to me in a month and tell me you're not happy with what you've done. I just tell you and you'll feel so much better.
I think I'm not saying you're wrong. I think you're just comparing everyone's body to be like yours.
No,
which
I'm
is
not.
true.
I was just like you guys. I was just there. I was just
No,
there.
no, trust me. I believe it because Travis was the same way. He was on a budget, so he literally calorie counted everything. He didn't eat healthy. He literally calorie counted everything.
But he still lost weight.
He lost more weight than George.
2 months?
Bro, that kid he was like probably 240 like you, and he lost all the way up to 165. Travis was very skinny when he first in South Carolina. He was very skinny, and the sad truth to it, it really wasn't more because it was more about calorie counting, and also because he had a budget.
Yeah.
He had to minimize what he did with his
I
money.
look at that shit too. Fucking food's expensive lately. It's crazy.
Yeah, and this is also a couple of years ago. We're talking like, how
Yeah.
long has it been since he's been in South Carolina? Holy fuck,
6 years.
6-7 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree
But
with you 100%.
No, 100%. You're right.
I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying everyone's different. Everyone can get to that goal, but doesn't have to. Like I'm not trying to shit on you. My goal is not to lose that much weight because that's also unhealthy for your body. Very big unhealthy.
I gotta lose all the weight. I'm losing all of it.
Yeah.
I'm fat, bro. I'm
Recommended. You shouldn't be losing more than 8 to 10 pounds a month.
It's shit that doesn't need to be on me. I'm trying to get rid of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
I know they
shitting on
say
it.
it's
I'm
not
just
healthy,
saying.
but I think that's bullshit. Honestly, I think all that is bullshit. Lose the weight, get healthy, just do that. How quick you lose the weight is not unhealthy. How is that unhealthy?
Well, think about it. Too
It's
much of
unhealthy
something.
because you'll gain it quick.
No, but let me ask you something. Too much of something, right, is bad, right? Correct?
Okay.
Why would shredding 20, 30 pounds in a month be any beneficial to your body? You're losing muscle on top of you're losing everything.
You gotta do it smart and right. You don't.
But that's exactly that's where we agree. That's where we agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Everyone has, that goal in mind, but how you get there also plays a big factor.
Yeah.
And how you want to get there. Like, I wouldn't want to do that to me because I just know that I'd be losing a lot of
Well, that's. I'm sorry, but like the calorie deficit, that's like.
No, I agree with you
biggest
100%.
thing. I mean, like.
That I agree with you 100%. What you put in your body within a day.
Eating clean, that's a big thing. Like, you got to do it.
No, that's facts.
That's
facts.
what I'm saying is that's the way to do it. I mean, you're saying it's bad.
No, I said
when
losing the amount of pounds.
But when you do what I'm telling you, this is like basically it's just
so
like a formula.
tell us your daily. Tell us a daily thing because we don't know what you do.
Okay, so all right, so I
You wake up after a good night of sleep.
wake up, water, until about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Which is intermittent fasting. I
Yeah,
want everyone to know
100%,
that. Okay, intermittent
yeah.
fasting.
Very important. You don't need to eat. I get hungry. I get fucking hungry, but I just drink water, and then I'm not hungry anymore. And that's all I have to do.
1:30. Okay,
That's
what
all I
do you
have
do at
to
1:30?
1:30, I eat between like 500 and 600 calories.
Which is what? Give an example.
Steak,
Of what you do.
potatoes, chicken, rice, something healthy, chicken, vegetables, some leftovers from the night before from the house. I always leave leftovers. I'm not fucking buying food from fucking Manhasset's like $7 for a bacon, egg, and cheese. Go fuck yourself. Fuck
It's actually
that.
probably more than that, brother.
Fucking, it's insane. It's just buying food doesn't make sense. So I like to bring from the house. So I'll eat around 2 o'clock. I've been going to work at like 5:30, 6 in the morning. So I've been leaving at 3 just to come home, play with Jackson for a little bit, get an hour exercise in. So I'll eat around like 1:32, come home, play with Jackson, go for a walk. He'll eat dinner. I'll come down. I'll exercise. I'll be done with exercising around like 6:30. Eat my dinner at around 7. That's usually like a quick dinner, which is either home cooked meal, and then if it's a home cooked meal that's lean like meat and rice, I'll just have enough to eat and be full, and that's it. Because I don't need more than that. I stay away from the bread as much as I can. My last meal is around 7, so I only have 2 meals a day, and they're both 500 calories. So I only eat 1,000 calories a day, usually, max 1,200, and that's very low. But that's what I like, and that's what I do, because I found that only eating 500 calorie meal is enough to get me to the next meal, and I could deal with that last meal to the next morning I could deal with that, and it just comes with routine. Like as long as you have a routine, you're good. That's basically it. So I'll eat my last meal at night. I'll go for a walk. Walking is very good. It activates your system to start your fast. So I'll do one of those, and then that's it. Recently, I've been on the computer lately. I haven't been on the computer a lot. Recently, I've been on the computer, which has been the fucking downfall with what everything's been going on. Like being on the computer, last month has been like the worst thing that has been happening to me. Worst. I gotta just not go on it anymore. It's like it's just a waste of time, bro.
I get it, but I don't know, man. Like your dad is also different, but I'm
Yeah.
talking like if you weren't a dad, like I would say find a happy medium with it because like also doing something right. I agree with you 100%. When you find a good motive to getting to your goal, right? But I always say you got to be realistic. Like what you said, you would never put something in your calendar or your planner that you wouldn't be able to oblige with the rest of your life.
Right.
I oblige the same kind of concept to that. Like I could do what George is doing, but would I be happy with it? No, I would. I would
think
hate
I'm
eating
happy?
1,000. No. But I'm saying I wouldn't be happy with it, and I know I would after the
miserable.
fourth, fifth month. I would be uncomplacent. I'm saying if you have a goal in mind, you should actually do the George method. But my method is to get to where you are, but also I want a happy medium with it. Like I still want to accept that I can go on my computer and know that I have to go away. Like he has a good medium with it because he says, "Yo, it's my last game," and he gets off. Like I need to learn to do that. I don't know how to do
You don't have that control. Like that's
Nah,
it,
like the only reason when he leaves, he's the last person, so I know okay, my video game time is done. Like you know what I'm
So you
saying?
got-
But that's a good thing that he's able to do that. But I'm trying to get to those methods. I know.
You You got a fucking.
But turning it
mindset.
off and saying, "Oh, I'm not doing this shit," is just like for me. Like I don't
Oh,
want to do
all right.
that.
Well, I mean, for me, I have to spend time with the kids, so that's a little different.
That's different, that's
so
different.
in the time that I spend time with the kid, you could do your hour gaming of the day. But other than that, you could do everything else.
No, which I do. In my to-do days, like I wake up, I have my breakfast, I do my shit, go to work, go to the gym, come home, and then that's my time. That's why I consider I don't have a kid, I don't have a wife, I don't have anything. So
Enjoy it.
That,
Enjoy it.
but that's what I'm saying. That like that would be on my schedule.
9:53 is the moment that George fucked up.
What? Yeah, bro. You trying to get
Enjoy
locked in? Enjoy yourself, bro. Don't fucking get married. Are you fucking psycho? Looking at the
It's
camera
still
when I say that.
9:53, y'all.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I mean, if you find the right one, it's definitely a journey. But if you didn't, you're fucked. So I mean, that's all I gotta say. She's a cunt. Then punt. I
Good thing I didn't
I should make a shirt out of that. Cunt and punt.
Cunt and punt.
She's a cunt, then punt.
Wow. All right. Well, going on
That
to
was
your
very
advice
insightful.
because George's advice took forever. But let's go with Mike J's advice.
Oh, we're all doing advice?
Yeah, why not?
What advice on what?
Your words of wisdom, that's what it is. It's not advice. It's words of wisdom. Yeah, George, that was great. That, like we had that talk a couple weeks ago down here when you were talking about the journey. I was like, yeah, it definitely needs to do. We got some equipment, Anthony and I. I could do a pull-up now.
I'm so proud
Again.
of you. I'm so proud of you.
So,
Hell yeah.
it up,
Keep
bro.
that up,
Dude,
bro.
even if you just do one pull-up, you just do a pull-up, and then 5 minutes later you do a pull-up. That's a technique. That's a strategy. People do that to like
Facts.
do pull-ups. Like, don't think that that's you just I can't do it. I'm doing one every 5 minutes. People do that as training, and that's when you get into it and you look up different people doing different things, you'll see, oh shit, that's a method. I mean, just doing a pull-up. Imagine just doing a pull-up. I mean, that's a technique. People do it. People fucking do it.
but yeah, like, based on, like, I'm slowly implementing that back into my routine, like working out, eating better, not eating late. And,
We're gonna eat
yeah,
late
just
today.
do it. But eat late, but like right now I'd go get like something light. I'm like, I'm not
shit
gonna.
up right now. I don't give a fuck. We're fucking shit up right now. After this, we're fucking shit up.
But yeah, my advice is just do it. Set your mind to it. Do what you need to do. Make the sacrifices, to achieve it. I think.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, you can go first. I'll go last.
All right. So
Interesting pod.
I
right?
think stop waiting.
This is a good pod.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just get started. Anything that you have in your mind, get started today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't keep telling yourself, I have to wait for this condition to do it. There's no conditions on your goals.
I used to be
Period.
like that.
Yeah, don't make it make it conditional, because
Yeah.
you do that, you condition your progress, and then if you end up doing that, it becomes very difficult to prioritize yourself. I think a lot of people fall into that, and I only speak from experience because I used to never prioritize myself.
Oh,
Ever.
that's
And
important.
I talked about this on the last
You got to be
podcast.
selfish, guys, a little bit
Yeah.
towards yourself. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't, then you're gonna lose yourself, and that's a big thing. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be selfish just a little bit towards yourself.
Yeah,
Of course.
take care of yourself before you try to take care of anybody else.
Yeah,
Facts.
100%.
That's me. Puka Dukes.
Let me see. I don't have original advice anymore. I think I've said so much in throughout this whole episode. Just want to say thank you for coming. Pause. I think it was just how I expected it. It's gonna be a lot of interesting clips, a lot of interesting editing. I'm gonna make sure that.
Good luck.
Fuck, I look like a crazy.
Did I say
person.
7 tomorrow? That might be moved to a lot later.
Fuck.
Next week.
No, you're good. I got nothing to do tomorrow other than hit the gym, walk my dog, and then literally just stay home. So I will definitely try to get this out. But I guess the only advice I would say is what George said in the very beginning. Anything is possible. It just takes work, knowing, what you're looking to accomplish and putting your mind, in it. Because if you don't believe it, then it's not going to come true. And the moment you do believe it, now you have to implement like everything. You have to your time, your knowledge. It's like for me to get to this, I had to listen to him, YouTube, lots and lots of YouTube, lots of reading articles, lots of hearing reviews about this stupid fucking armbar, the microphone, you know, why this is important on the fucking podcast, the cameras, the cables, and I'm still taking advice today because now I know I have to buy longer cables. And it's just making sure that you know, it's gonna take a lot of your time away, but if you really like to enjoy to do something, you should definitely do it. And never let anyone tell you that it's not possible, because it is. That's it. That's it for me.
I have one question. I'm just curious what you guys think about this. So when we were in high school, remember dissecting frogs?
Yes.
Yes.
Where the fuck did the school get all those fucking frogs? Were they farming frogs? Like, were they going to a frog farm and just fucking dicing frogs? Like, just fucking... Here you go, breed a frog. All right, you're dead now. Like, how the fuck does that work?
What?
Think about it. So just tell me what you think.
I think they got it from the flat Earth.
Fuck! You're stumped, huh? You're stumped, huh? Where the fuck did the school get all the frogs from? I want to know. Tell me.
There's
All
definitely
right.
a company that does it.
All right, guys. The official name of this episode is 3 pounds of hummus and ceviche,
Now, it might be the last.
and it might be the last or the first of something new.